Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Jukes out a one-stop. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Minshew. Complete. It's Myers. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the pistol, Minshew. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They run the counter with White. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Minshew now on 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Quick on the draw to White. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Running on 2nd with White. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's a toss to White. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second down and 10. Tagovailoa taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A tight end in motion now. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Hey, get set.
It's Mostert on second down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set.
Back to throw. Tua. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 28-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go left side here with White. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's brought in by White. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, Madison. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The give now to White. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First and 10, Minshew. That's complete. Here's Madison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, a run for Madison. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third down run from White. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
You're set up at the 35 now. Minshew on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Go ahead.
Tua now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Go ahead.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Long.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
28 yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Throwing here, Minshew. He'll get this one to Madison. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing on first is Minshew. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying another one deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Out.
Tua setting up to throw. That's into the hands of Mostert. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out.
Counter give to Mostert. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
44. Ready. 32 Stinger.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready. 21G, 21G. Hut.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Go ahead.
Tua out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Ready, set.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Mostert. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey. Set.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Scat. 20, TX. Hut.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to give them the lead.
Okay, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Coming left is White. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action, it's Minshew. He makes the catch. Space on the right. He's got room. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Dolphins 9.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, 21 TA.
Tua looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Ready.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey! Out!
Now Tua to throw. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down. Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fields this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it'll be Raider football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Drive starts with a carry by White. Has a hole left, room to run. And he gets to the end zone, touchdown. The Raiders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down, here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete to Beckham. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Caught near the goal line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that?
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Try the right side with White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They run the counter with White. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Up the middle, here goes White. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a toss to White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They'll go left side here with White. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey. Scott.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's going to take a knee. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back.